Well, yeah, so this Gorilla-Snot is what they call it, is used on all of these dirt paths here and all across the park. And as you can see, I mean, if you're kicking around and moving, there's not much dust that comes up, and that is because this Gorilla-Snot really seals it in. Now, the park has been using it since 2016, and that is to not only protect our air, but also your nose.
We live in the desert, Arizona desert, and there is dust.
This year's Ostrich Festival is in full swing, from food to rides and, of course, ostriches. It takes a lot to put this event together, and one of the biggest challenges is controlling the dust.
Just from people from it cropping up, when you drive on it, think about driving on a dirt path with a golf cart or something, you're spinning up dirt.
To mitigate the dust, the city is using an eco-friendly solution.
We put a liquid down that is made by one of our Arizona companies, and we term it Gorilla-Snot.
Gorilla-Snot is biodegradable and helps prevent dust from becoming airborne. And with 100,000 people expected just this first weekend, the festival needs a lot of it, nearly 1,100 gallons.
We start on that the Saturday before the actual festival opens, and once the liquid is applied, it takes about 12 hours that nobody can walk on it or drive on it till it cures. And it takes about 4 to 5 hours for them to drive and slowly put that on there.
The ultimate goal is to not just help your allergies, but also help the environment.
Maricopa County Health Department and dust control. It's also to help comply with all of those regulations as well. We want to make sure our guests have a great experience, and it's worth going that extra mile to help with the dust.
And yesterday it was raining and hailing here, and I did ask if that affected that Gorilla-Snot solution. They said no. Once it's sealed and cured, they are good to go for the next 2 weekends, so no worry about dust. Nicole.
Well, thank goodness for that, because I see a little bit of wind out there. Your hair is blowing, and yeah, I think allergies are always really nasty this time of year. Keep reminding my kids to take their allergy meds, but it's not the first time we've heard of that Gorilla-Snot, but it's something that's so important for simple events like this. I shouldn't say little events, because thousands of people are going to be out there, Michaela.
It is a big event. Yes, it is a big event. We mentioned 100,000 people just this first weekend. Yeah. But yeah, Gorilla-Snot, a very unusual name, but a very cool solution. And, you know, they should maybe use it at more events, because obviously it's really helped here and it helps our air. So.
Yeah. I think a lot of construction crews use it down in like the Casa Grande area. That's where we tend to see those big dust storms come up from south of the valley when the monsoon starts to roll around. So maybe more people will hear about it and start using it on their project sites to help all of us out. Michaela, thank you. Check